My beloved child, a verdict was issued in the courts of heaven concerning your situation. The promises I spoke over your life are not fading away. They are not weakening with time. They are not becoming less true because of how long you have been waiting. Right now, in this very moment, those promises are being activated. They are moving from the realm of the spoken word into the dimension of manifestation. You clicked on this message because my spirit called you here. Not by accident, not by chance, but because there is something I need you to hear, something I need you to understand about the promises I have made to you and the unwavering faithfulness of my character. Do you trust my promises? That is the question I am asking you in this moment. Not do you hope they might come true, not do you wish they would happen, but do you trust them? Do you believe that what I have spoken over your life will come to pass exactly as I have declared it? Because there is a difference between hoping for something and trusting in something. Hope is beautiful. Hope is necessary. But trust is what activates my power in your life. Trust is what opens the gates of heaven and causes my blessings to pour down upon you like a flood that cannot be stopped. Trust is the key that unlocks every door that has been shut in your face. Trust is the weapon that defeats every enemy that has stood in opposition to your destiny. I see your tears. I see every single one of them. The ones that fell when you were alone and thought no one was watching. The ones you held back when you were surrounded by people who would not understand what you were going through. The ones that came suddenly in the middle of an ordinary moment, triggered by a memory or a song or a word that cut deeper than anyone will ever know. I have been collecting those tears in a bottle, every single one. Not because I enjoy seeing you cry, but because each tear tells me a story. Each tear speaks to me about the weight you have been carrying. Each tear reveals to me the depth of your pain and the sincerity of your heart. And I want you to know that not one of those tears has been wasted. Not one has fallen to the ground and been forgotten. Every tear has a purpose. Every tear is part of the process that is preparing you for the breakthrough that is coming. Your health matters to me. Your peace matters to me. Your emotional well-being matters to me. I am not a distant God who sits on a throne far away and watches your life from a distance without feeling what you feel. I am intimately involved in every detail of your existence. I feel what you feel. I hurt when you hurt. I rejoice when you rejoice. And right now, I am sending you my peace. Not the kind of peace that the world offers, which is temporary and dependent on circumstances, but my peace. The kind of peace that surpasses all understanding. The kind of peace that guards your heart and your mind, even when everything around you is falling apart. The kind of peace that makes no logical sense to anyone who is observing your life from the outside, because they see your circumstances and they wonder how you can possibly be at peace in the middle of such chaos. Feel that peace now. As you are reading these words, as you are hearing my voice speaking to your spirit, feel my peace settling over you like a warm blanket on a cold night. Feel it entering into the places inside of you that have been tight with anxiety and tension. Feel it loosening the knots that have formed in your stomach from worry. Feel it slowing down your racing thoughts and quieting the voices in your mind that have been screaming at you that everything is going to fall apart. My grace is healing your heart right now. My love is reaching into the wounded places that no one else can see, the places that you have tried to hide even from yourself, and it is bringing healing. Not just temporary relief, but deep, lasting, permanent healing that will transform you from the inside out. Your soul is being soothed right now with the calmness that only I can give. The world offers you distractions. The world offers you entertainment. The world offers you substances and activities that numb the pain for a little while. But I offer you something completely different. I offer you true rest for your soul, the kind of rest that reaches into the deepest parts of who you are and brings genuine peace, the kind of rest that does not just mask the symptoms but heals the root cause of your turmoil. Feel my embrace. I am holding you right now. My arms are wrapped around you. You cannot see them with your physical eyes, but your spirit can feel them. Your soul knows that you are being held by the one who created you, the one who knows every hair on your head, the one who has loved you since before the foundation of the world. I love you so much, more than you can possibly comprehend with your finite human mind. I have been searching for ways to demonstrate that love to you, to prove it to you, to show you in tangible ways that you are precious to me. And this message is one of those signs. This is one of the ways I am reaching out to you, touching your life, speaking directly into your situation. This is not a coincidence. I need you to hear that clearly. The fact that you are reading these words right now, the fact that you clicked on this message, the fact that you have made it this far in this text is not random. It is not luck. It is not chance. It is divine orchestration. It is my spirit drawing you, calling you, pulling you into my presence because there is something specific I need to tell you. You need to hear this complete message. Do not stop reading halfway through. Do not get distracted and wander away before you have received everything I want to give you right now. My Holy Spirit is going to reveal things to you as you continue reading. Things that are specifically for you. Things that address your exact situation. Things that answer the questions you have been asking in the privacy of your heart. The questions you have not spoken out loud to anyone because they are too personal, too vulnerable, too raw. I am going to answer those questions. I am going to speak to those hidden concerns. I am going to address the fears that you have been too afraid to even acknowledge. You want your struggles to end. I know that. You are exhausted from the battle. You are tired of fighting. You are weary from the constant effort it takes just to get through each day. You need to get out of your problems. You need relief. You need a breakthrough. You need something to change. And in this message, I am giving you the answer that will satisfy your need and embrace you with tranquility. This is not just empty religious words. This is not just positive thinking or motivational speaking. This is the living Word of God being spoken directly into your situation, with the power to transform everything you are facing. I rejoice when you come looking for me. It brings me such joy when you close your eyes and make yourself available to hear my voice. When you quiet the noise around you and tune your spirit to hear what I am saying. When you prioritize time with me above all the other demands that are screaming for your attention. Even though you cannot see me with your physical eyes, I am right beside you to comfort you. Believe this with all your heart. Let this truth sink deep into your spirit. I am not sometimes with you. I am not occasionally near you. I am always with you. In every situation, in every circumstance, in every moment of every day. I never leave. I never walk away. I never distance myself from you. So do not get confused when your emotions overwhelm you and you feel alone. Do not let your feelings dictate your faith. Your emotions are real and they are valid, but they are not always accurate. You can feel alone while I am standing right next to you. You can feel abandoned while I am holding you in my arms. You can feel like I am far away while I am closer to you than your own breath. Grab hold of your faith and remember this promise. I am with you every single day, wherever you are, ready to show you my power when you seek me and ask me with faith. Do not just remember this when you are in crisis. Do not just reach for this truth when everything is falling apart. Let this be the foundation upon which you build your entire life. Let this be the bedrock of your existence. Let this truth anchor you so that when storms come, you do not get swept away. Cast out of your life right now all unbelief. Every thought that questions whether I am real, whether I am good, whether I am powerful, whether I am faithful, cast it out. Do not give it space in your mind. Do not entertain it. Do not let it take root. Unbelief is like a cancer that will spread and destroy your faith if you allow it to grow. It starts small. It starts with a tiny doubt, a small question, a little skepticism. But if you feed it, if you nurture it, if you give it attention, it will grow until it chokes out every good thing I have planted in your heart. Distance yourself from spiritual coldness. Do not let yourself grow lukewarm little by little, the way some people do. Do not let the fire that once burned brightly in your spirit dwindle down to barely glowing embers. Do not let the passion you once had for me fade into dull routine and empty religious activity. It happens gradually. It happens so slowly that you do not even notice it is happening. until one day you wake up and realize that you feel nothing. You pray, and it feels like you are talking to the ceiling. You read my word, and it feels like just words on a page. You go through the motions of faith, but there is no life in it. No power, no joy, no peace. Do not let yourself get to that place. Fight against the coldness. Stir up the gift that is within you. Fan the flames. Pursue me with the same intensity you had when you first encountered me. Do not forget all the things you have gone through. Do not forget where I brought you from. Do not forget the pit I pulled you out of. Do not forget the circumstances I rescued you from. Do not forget the doors I opened when there seemed to be no way forward. Do not forget the provision that showed up exactly when you needed it. Do not forget the healing you received. Do not forget the relationships that were restored. Do not forget the protection you experienced when danger was close. Do not forget the peace that came in the middle of the storm. I brought you through many difficulties. You have already seen great miracles. You have already experienced my faithfulness in tangible ways. So whatever you are facing right now, whatever situation has you worried and anxious and afraid, I will bring you through this one too. Even if people and circumstances tell you otherwise, I am going to bring you out. I am going to rescue you. I am going to deliver you. I am going to make a way where there seems to be no way, because I promised you. And with these words, I am confirming to you that I myself will fulfill what I have spoken. Your future does not depend on your emotions. Your future does not depend on what people say or think. I am telling you this clearly, so that you do not dedicate time or energy to the gossip and attacks of those who look at you with envy. There are people in your life right now who are watching you. They are watching to see if I am going to come through for you. They are watching to see if the promises I made to you will actually manifest. And some of them are hoping you fail. Some of them want to see you fall. Some of them are envious of the blessing that is coming to you, even though they cannot see it yet with their physical eyes. They can sense it in the spiritual realm, and it bothers them. Everyone will tell you that those blessings do not belong to you, that you do not deserve them, or they will find it strange because suddenly I am blessing you so much. But instead of listening to them, you will come into my presence. Here I will guide you on the correct path. I will give you wisdom and patience so that you can endure the attacks of the envious, and while you wait for my blessing, your heart will remain full of peace and overflowing with joy. This is supernatural. This is not something you can manufacture in your own strength. This is the result of staying connected to me, of keeping your focus on me, of refusing to let the opinions and words of others pull you off course. I am going to provide everything you need. But you must do your part and work with responsibility. Do not sit back passively expecting everything to just fall into your lap without any effort on your part. I will bless the work of your hands. I will multiply your efforts, but you have to put your hands to work. Manage things with intelligence. Make wise decisions with the resources I give you. Do not be foolish with what I entrust to you. Do not squander the blessings. Do not waste the opportunities, and wait for my provision. Trust that it is coming. Trust that I am working behind the scenes on your behalf. Trust that everything you need is already on its way to you. I will multiply your effort, and I will open many doors for you. Doors that have been locked. Doors that you tried to open in your own strength and could not budge. Doors that seemed permanently sealed. I am going to open them. And when I open a door, no one can shut it. Look, I am commanding you to come hear me every day with devotion, with faith, with all your love. Make this a priority, not something you do if you have time left over after everything else. Not something you squeeze in between other activities, but something you intentionally create space for because you understand how vital it is. Every word you hear from me is strength and prosperity for your heart. My words are not just information. They are not just nice thoughts or comforting ideas. My words are spirit and they are life. They carry power. They carry creative force. They have the ability to change your circumstances, to transform your thinking, to heal your wounds, to deliver you from bondage, to open doors, to make a way where there was no way. When you rest your tired little head on that pillow that sees your dreams, you will feel my voice in your mind. My words will echo in your thoughts as you drift off to sleep. And through your soul will run a river of holy water that heals your interior. This is what happens when you fill your mind with my words before you sleep, instead of filling it with worry and anxiety and fear. This is what happens when the last thing you think about before losing consciousness is my faithfulness, my promises, my love, my power. Before you sleep, remember to give me all your burdens, your anger, your doubts, and your frustrations. Do not go to sleep while your spirit is troubled with so many emotions. This is important. Do not just turn off the light and close your eyes while your heart is in turmoil. Instead of thinking about problems and things that seem to have no solution, talk to me and tell me with your own lips everything you are carrying in your heart. Speak it out loud. Give voice to the pain. Give words to the fear. Tell me about the disappointments. Tell me about the betrayals. Tell me about the losses. Tell me about the confusion. Tell me about everything that is weighing you down. And as you do, little by little, the pains that were stuck in your thoughts will come out. The remorse will be untied. Finally, you will be free from the fear and the guilt, and you will let my powerful blood cleanse your soul of every sin that is still able to hurt you. There are sins that have been forgiven, but you are still carrying the shame. There are mistakes you made years ago that you have repented of, but you have not released yourself from the guilt. There are things you did that you would give anything to undo, but you keep replaying them in your mind and punishing yourself over and over. Let my blood wash all of that away. Let the power of my sacrifice set you free from the torment of your past. I want your days to be bearable. I do not want you to wake up every morning dreading the day ahead. I do not want you to struggle through each hour feeling like you are drowning. I do not want your life to feel like a heavy burden that you are barely managing to carry. I want your steps to be firm. I want you to walk with confidence, knowing that I am guiding you, knowing that you are exactly where you are supposed to be, knowing that you are not wandering aimlessly but moving toward a specific destination that I have prepared for you. I want your decisions to be wise. I want you to have clarity of mind. I want you to be able to discern what is from me and what is from the enemy. I want you to know when to say yes and when to say no. I want you to recognize opportunity when it presents itself. And I want everything you do to be wrapped in my blessing and my goodness. You belong to me. You are mine. Not because you earned it. Not because you were good enough. Not because you did everything right. But because I chose you. Because I loved you. Because I purchased you with my own blood. You belong to me, and that means I'm going to take care of you. I will watch over you day and night. I will be your shield and your defender. I will be your provider and your protector, and I will guide you by the hand to green pastures where you can prosper, places where there is abundance, places where your needs are met, places where you can grow and flourish and become everything I created you to be. But never forget my tender and sincere affection for you. Do not let the winds of life blow away this emotion you feel when you talk to me. Do not let time dull the wonder of this relationship. Do not let familiarity breed contempt. Do not take me for granted. Do not pay attention to the voices of unbelief. There will always be voices telling you that this is not real, that you are being naive, that you are fooling yourself, that God does not really care about you personally, that you are just one of billions of people and you do not matter that much. Those voices lie. Do not listen to them. I have many blessings with your name on them right here in my hands, and I want to give them to you and to your family. Come and hear me. Receive these words in your soul. Close your eyes and let me pull out those doubts that are freezing your hope. Let me remove the unbelief that is blocking the flow of my blessing into your life. Let me extract the lies that have been planted in your mind by the enemy, by the world, by your own negative experiences. Tell me now with your own lips that you accept my word and my blessing. Say it out loud. Do not just think it, speak it, declare it. There is power in your words. There is authority in your voice. When you speak in agreement with what I am speaking, you release my power to work in your situation. Feel how your heart calms again. Feel the peace settling in. Feel the anxiety draining away. When you feel surrounded, a great blessing is coming to you. When you feel like walls are closing in on every side and there is no way out, that is often the moment right before breakthrough. You feel that something good is going to happen. You feel peace. That is my spirit confirming to you that change is coming. But I want you to feed your heart with my word and not allow doubts to come in and destroy your faith. Stay firm. Do not waver. Do not let your confidence be shaken by what you see, or what you hear, or what you feel. I have the final word. Not the doctors, not the lawyers, not the accountants, not the experts, not the critics, not your enemies. Me. I have the final say over your life. I will heal you from every disease. Rise up with courage, and every curse, every debt, every bad memory from the past will move away from your life. Your liberation is at the door. Right now. Not someday in the distant future. Not eventually. Right now. Your breakthrough is right at the door, and it is about to burst open. Chains are breaking right now as you read these words. Chains that have held you bound for years. Chains that you tried to break in your own strength and could not. Chains that other people told you would never be broken. Those chains are shattering right now. Falling off. Releasing you. Joy and happiness are coming to you in full hands. Not just a little bit. Not just enough to get by. But abundance. Overflowing abundance. More than you need. Enough to meet your needs and overflow to bless others. I will do a powerful miracle in you. Your mouth will be filled with praise and your heart will overflow with joy. You will not be able to contain it. It will spill out of you onto everyone around you. When I have spoken something, it will be fulfilled. When I have promised something, it will come to pass. You will see it with your own eyes. This is not something you will just have to believe by faith without ever seeing any evidence. You will see the manifestation. You will witness the fulfillment. You will experience the reality of my promises in tangible, undeniable ways. You will receive everything you need and even enough to bless others, to help those who are in need. As I bless you, do not become stingy and hoarding. Let my generosity flow through you to others. Let my compassion reach others through your hands. Pray with fervor. Pray with passion. Pray with intensity. Do not just mumble half-hearted prayers. Do not just go through religious routines. Pour your heart out to me. Allow me to touch your body, your soul, your heart with my power, and heal all your pain. Let me remove your discouragement. Open the doors of your soul to me and be filled with my peace. Give me access to every room. Do not keep certain areas locked. Do not hold back parts of yourself from me. Let me into every corner, every closet, every hidden place. Let me bring light into the darkness. Let me bring healing into the wounded places. Let me bring freedom into the places of bondage. You have fought so much. You have been firm, persevering, and persistent. You did not give up when it would have been so easy to quit. You did not walk away when everyone would have understood if you had. You did not abandon your faith when circumstances seemed to contradict everything you believed. You did not pay attention to the words of discouragement or the criticism you received from people. People told you that you were wasting your time. People told you that you were being foolish. People told you that nothing was going to change. People told you to give up, to move on, to accept defeat, but you did not listen to them. You kept believing. You kept trusting. You kept hoping. You kept praying. And now, the day has come for you to obtain victory and receive provision and prosperity. Commit your plans to me and I will help you in everything. Do not try to figure everything out on your own. Do not try to force doors open in your own strength. Do not try to make things happen through manipulation or control. Surrender your plans to me. Trust me with your dreams. Let me order your steps. Let me direct your path. And as you do, watch how things begin to fall into place in ways you could never have orchestrated yourself. Delight yourself in my presence and I will grant you the petitions of your heart. This is a promise. When you find your joy in me, when you find your satisfaction in me, when you find your contentment in me, I will give you the desires of your heart. Not because you have earned them, not as a transaction, but because as you draw close to me, your desires begin to align with mine. And I delight in giving you what you desire when your desires are in harmony with my will. Call out to me and I will answer you. I want to show you great and marvelous things, things you have never seen before, things you have never experienced before, things you have never even imagined before, things that are beyond your ability to comprehend right now. I am ready to reveal them to you. I am ready to unveil them. I am ready to bring you into a new dimension of blessing and favor and power. But I need you to call out to me. I need you to seek me. I need you to pursue me with your whole heart. I challenge you to believe me. That is what I am asking of you right now. Not to understand everything, not to have all the answers, not to figure out how I'm going to do what I have promised, but simply to believe me, to take me at my word, to trust that what I have spoken will come to pass. My promises are written. You have heard so many times that everything is possible for the one who can believe. But hearing it is not enough. You need to activate that truth in your life. You need to put it into practice. You need to let it move from your head to your heart. I want to see your response. Tell me that you believe me, but also act. Get up, rise, stand, move. Take the decision to withdraw from the things and the friends that distance you from me. This is crucial. There are relationships in your life that are pulling you away from me. There are habits in your life that are keeping you from my best. There are activities you are involved in that are draining your spiritual vitality. You know what they are. My spirit has been speaking to you about them. You have been trying to ignore the conviction. You have been making excuses. You have been telling yourself that you can handle it, that it is not that bad, that you have it under control. But you know the truth. Those things need to go. They will not come to your rescue when you are in serious trouble, when crisis comes, when disaster strikes, when the bottom falls out. Those friends will not be there for you. Those habits will not save you. Those activities will not provide what you need. Material possessions will be of no use to you if you lose your faith. You can accumulate wealth, status, possessions, achievements, and lose the most valuable thing you have, which is your relationship with me and your faith. Do not make that trade. Do not sacrifice what is eternal for what is temporary. Do not give up what is priceless for what is worthless. Believe in my promises with firmness and with an unshakable decision. Let nothing move you from this place of trust. Let nothing cause you to waver. Let nothing make you doubt. Seek me with your heart continually, not just in the morning, not just at night, but throughout the day. Let your life become one continuous conversation with me. Let your awareness of my presence become constant. Let your fellowship with me become unbroken. Bring your petitions before my presence and trust that the good things that are for your growth and edification I will give you. Not everything you ask for will I give you, because I love you too much to give you things that would harm you or hinder you or lead you away from my best for you. But everything that is good for you, everything that will help you grow, everything that will build you up and move you forward into your destiny, I will give you. Trust my wisdom. Trust my discernment. Trust that I know what you need better than you know yourself. Listen to me carefully. Something beautiful, great, powerful, and amazing in your life is about to happen. I am not exaggerating. I am not using hyperbole. I am telling you the truth. There is a shift taking place right now in the spiritual realm that is about to manifest in your physical circumstances. There is movement in the heavens on your behalf. Angels are being dispatched. Doors are being unlocked. Obstacles are being removed. Enemies are being confused. Resources are being released. People are being positioned. Everything is being arranged for your breakthrough. Tell me that you believe it. Do not just passively read these words. Engage with them. Respond to them. Let faith rise up in your heart and declare that you believe what I am telling you. I will return to you what belongs to you. Things that were stolen from you. Things that were taken unjustly. Things that you lost. I am going to restore them. I am going to bring them back. I am going to make restitution for what the enemy stole. I am pleased with your way of being. I like who you are. Not who you pretend to be. Not the mask you wear for others, but the real you. The you that only I see fully. The you that is flawed and imperfect and still in process. I am pleased with you. You have been attacked so many times. They have caused you pain that you did not deserve. People have hurt you intentionally. People have wounded you with their words and their actions and their betrayals. But I will continue pouring out so much blessing upon you that the attacks will not matter. You will be so overwhelmed by my goodness that the pain of the past will fade into insignificance. Receive it and do not worry anymore about those who seek to cause you fear. They have no power over you. They cannot stop what I am doing in your life. They cannot block the blessing that is coming to you. They cannot interfere with my plans for you. You are very privileged. Do you realize that? You are hearing words and revelations that others have never heard. This moment you are experiencing right now, this encounter with me, this intimate conversation, is something that many people would give anything to experience, but never will, because they do not seek me, they do not pursue me, they do not create space for me. But you are here. You are reading, you are listening, you are receiving. That makes you privileged, that makes you blessed, that makes you favored. But stay firm. Do not deviate. Do not get distracted by the blessings and forget the one who blessed you. Do not let success make you proud. Do not let prosperity make you forget your dependence on me. Always focus on me. Envious people wanted to get you into trouble. They plotted against you. They schemed behind your back. They tried to bring you down and rob you. They spoke badly about you to others, spreading lies and rumors, trying to damage your reputation. But you are still here standing, firm. The attacks did not destroy you. The schemes did not succeed. The plots did not work. You have not lost your faith. That is what matters most. You could have lost everything else, and it would not matter as much as if you had lost your faith. But your faith remains intact. Your trust in me remains strong. Your confidence in my goodness remains unshaken. I like that you have learned to give importance to what truly matters, and you know how to discard the words and intrigues that your enemies use to hurt you. You have developed spiritual maturity. You have learned discernment. You have learned how to filter out the noise and tune in to my voice. The light that comes from you blinds them. They cannot handle it. They cannot stand to be around it because it exposes the darkness in their own hearts. My presence in your life bothers them. It irritates them. It convicts them. It reminds them of what they are missing, of what they have rejected, of what they could have if they would just surrender to me. My favor in your home causes them so much anger that they cannot sleep. While they are tossing and turning, consumed with jealousy and rage, you rest with confidence. Relax, knowing that I guard your life, your family, your home, your job. I will take care of them. I will deal with your enemies. You do not need to fight them yourself. You do not need to defend yourself. You do not need to get revenge. I will make them calm down. I will make them fill their time with other occupations. I will redirect their focus. They have realized that no matter what they do not cause you even the slightest worry. They have tried everything they can think of to disturb your peace, and it has not worked. That frustrates them. That confuses them. They cannot understand how you can be so unaffected by their attacks. What they do not realize is that your peace does not come from your circumstances. Your peace comes from me. Their families are destroyed because they rejected my word and my love. I gave them my counsel so that things would go well for them, but they discarded everything and moved away from me. They had the same opportunity you had. They heard the same invitations. They received the same offers of grace, but they chose to reject them. They chose to go their own way. They chose to trust in themselves rather than in me. And now they are experiencing the consequences of those choices. but you decided to follow me. You recognized that in me was the solution and the way out for all the problems you had, and you gave yourself to my will with all your heart. That is what made the difference. That is what changed your trajectory. That is what opened the door to blessing in your life. You believed in my word totally, without doubting. Even when circumstances seemed to contradict what I was saying, you held on to my promises. Even when it looked like nothing was changing, you kept trusting. Even when people mocked you for your faith, you did not let go. Know that not everyone is like you. Look around you. Many could be enjoying my love, but their hearts have hardened. They have become bitter. They have become cynical. They have become skeptical. Things have never gone the way they wanted, and they blame me for it. They hold me responsible for their disappointments. They are angry at me for not giving them what they thought they deserved. You are different. Now you know well that your happiness and your future do not depend on people. Your life and your blessing depend only on me. People will fail you. People will disappoint you. People will let you down. But I never will. People are fickle and unreliable. But I am constant and faithful. People change their minds. But I do not. I want you to continue like this. Every day you will be better, stronger. Even your enemies will come to see you to ask you to tell them about me. They will want what you have. They will see the peace in your life and the joy on your face and the strength in your spirit. And they will wonder how you have it. And they will come asking for the secret. And you will tell them that the secret is me. That the source of everything good in your life is your relationship with me. There is a greater blessing for you further ahead on the road. This is not as good as it gets. This is not the final destination. This is just one stop along the journey. There is more coming. There is greater blessing ahead. There is more favor, more breakthrough, more increase, more expansion. Keep your faith and your faithfulness. Do not let success make you forget where you came from. Do not let blessing make you forget who blessed you. I will be with you every day, not just when things are difficult, not just when you are struggling, but also when things are going well. Also when you are blessed. Also when you are prospering. I will be there celebrating with you, rejoicing over you, delighting in your joy. Keep fighting and do not give up. Do not quit now. Do not stop short of the finish line. You have come too far to turn back now. I know you're suffering. Every bit of it, every detail, every sleepless night, every anxious day, every moment of pain. I have been there through all of it. I have walked through it with you, and I am going to help you. I am going to bring you through this. I am going to deliver you. I know your pain. I see how it affects you. I see how it weighs on you. I see how it drains your energy and steals your joy. And I am going to heal you. Not just put a bandage on the wound. Not just give you temporary relief, but bring complete, total healing that goes all the way to the root. I see how your tears fall when you cry and implore me to do a miracle in the lives of those you love. You have prayed for your children. You have prayed for your spouse. You have prayed for your parents. You have prayed for your siblings. You have prayed for your friends. You have cried out to me on behalf of the people you love, begging me to intervene, pleading with me to save them, imploring me to change them. And believe me, a miracle will happen soon. For me, there is nothing impossible. There is no situation so difficult that I cannot fix, no problem so big that I cannot transform. I am not limited by circumstances. I am not bound by the laws of nature. I am not constrained by what seems logical or reasonable. I can do anything. And I will do what you have asked, in the way that is best, in the time that is perfect. This year you have to make the definitive decision to believe in my word, to seek me in prayer so that I bring powerful changes to your life. Make that decision right now. Do not wait for another day. Do not put it off until things get worse. Do not tell yourself that you will start tomorrow. Choose today. Choose now. Decide right now that you are going to believe my word no matter what. Decide that you are going to trust me completely. Decide that you are going to seek me daily in prayer. I will change things around you. Things that have been stuck for years will suddenly shift. Relationships that have been broken will be restored. Doors that have been closed will open. Resources that have been withheld will be released. I will cause many situations to change also in your family, in your work, in your finances. Areas that have been sources of stress and struggle will become sources of blessing and peace. I am going to make your life prosper. I am going to make your dreams come true. I am going to bring to reality your longings and your hopes. Things you have desired for years are about to manifest. Things you have prayed about for so long you almost stopped believing they could happen are about to come to pass. Things you had given up on are about to be resurrected. If you want to know my will, there is my written word, inspired and holy. Go to it. Study it. Meditate on it. Let it teach you. Let it guide you. Let it correct you. Let it transform you. I want my commandments to be engraved in an unforgettable way in your heart, in your mind, so that you know what to do and what to respond when the moment comes. When temptation comes, you will know what to do because my word is written on your heart. When opportunity comes, you will recognize it because my wisdom is in your mind. When crisis comes, you will not panic because my promises are anchored in your soul. I want you to grow the necessary roots so that the winds do not move your faith. Roots that go deep, roots that are strong, roots that are intertwined with my word and my spirit, so that when storms come, and they will come, you are not blown over. You are not uprooted. You remain standing. I want you to have the certainty in your soul that I always hear your prayers. Always. Not just sometimes. Not just when you pray in a certain way. Not just when you use the right words. Always. I am attentive to your cry, to your pleas. The incense of your voice reaches my ears. I am collecting your tears in my hands. Not one prayer you have prayed has been lost. Not one cry you have cried out has gone unheard. Not one tear you have shed has been overlooked. I do not forget your petitions. I have not dismissed them. I have not ignored them. I have heard with attention every single one of your words. I have listened to every prayer, no matter how stumbling or confused or emotional it was. I have heard the prayers you prayed with confidence and the prayers you prayed with doubt. I have heard the prayers you prayed in faith and the prayers you prayed in desperation. I have heard them all. You have prayed for things that seem impossible to you. But in your heart you know me, and you have believed me. You know that my power is supernatural, that I am going to answer you with the marvelous miracle you have asked me for. Even though it seems to you that your faith is small, I am telling you that to me your faith is beautiful and gigantic. It moves me. It touches me. It delights me. I love hearing you when you pray. I love the sound of your voice calling out to me. I love when you ask me for good and holy things for the blessing of your family. Those prayers bring me joy. They do not annoy me. They do not burden me. They delight me. Do not suffer any more for them. Do not carry the weight of anxiety about your loved ones. Your pain and your anxiety will end soon because I will take your burdens into my hands. I will carry what you cannot carry. I will handle what you cannot handle. I will do what you cannot do. Accept the tranquility that I am sending you right now. Let it wash over you. Let it fill you. Let it replace the anxiety that has been your constant companion. Your suffering has ended. It is finished. The season of pain is over. Stand up because your victory has already been won. The battle is over. The war is finished. The outcome has been decided. You are on the winning side. Stay firm and make sure you pray every day, because through your prayer, all the obstacles that stop you will be removed from your path and distanced from your life. Prayer is not just talking to me. Prayer is warfare. Prayer is the means by which the spiritual realm is changed. Prayer is how my will is manifested on earth. Prayer is how doors are opened. Prayer is how chains are broken. Prayer is how enemies are defeated. Do not neglect it. Do not minimize it. Do not treat it as optional. My dear child, I have created you to be blessed and prosperous, and for your life to have abundance, based on my divine word. Not the kind of abundance that the world pursues, which is material wealth without spiritual health, but true abundance, spiritual abundance, abundance of peace, abundance of joy, abundance of purpose, abundance of love, abundance of provision for your needs, abundance of blessing that overflows to others. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. There are many who prefer to live in spiritual misery, who want to ignore my word and my holy will. They will try to convince you that you should lower your expectations. They will try to tell you that you are being presumptuous to believe for blessing. They will try to make you feel guilty for hoping for better circumstances. Do not listen to them. Clean from your mind any thought of defeat. I am your Almighty God, and nothing is impossible for me. Even those matters that seem so difficult to you that only you and I know about. The secret struggles, the hidden battles, the private pain, the things you have never told anyone because you are too ashamed or too afraid, or you do not think anyone would understand. I know about them, and I can remove them from your path. I can change things, and I will use this situation you are living through now to elevate you above all your problems. I will lift you up. I will raise you up. I will set you on high. Have faith, because I take you under my wings, and there you will always be safe. Nothing can touch you there. Nothing can harm you there. Nothing can reach you there. When you have to fly in the heights, I will take you by my hand. You will fly with me, and from the heights you will be able to see all the blessings that are soon coming to your life. From that perspective, your problems will look small. Your enemies will look insignificant. Your obstacles will look temporary. You will see the big picture. You will see how everything is working together for your good. You will see how I am orchestrating events and circumstances for your benefit. I will remove from your path everything that diverts you from the blessing plans I have for you. That door that closed was not rejection. It was redirection. That person who left your life was not loss. It was protection. That situation that would have been your perdition, I prevented it. Many more painful things you would have lived if I had not taken you out of danger. So stay in peace, my child. Soon you will understand the reason for all the difficulties you have experienced in your life. You will see soon how you will be with your head held high and your hands full of blessings. Everything will make sense. All the pieces will come together. All the questions will be answered. Never forget how precious you are to me. You are not just one of many. You are not just a number. You are not just a face in the crowd. You are known by name. You are loved individually. You are valued specifically. Stay firm also for those you love. Even though they do not understand now, even though you feel that some do not respect you, the time will come when they will bow their heads before my presence and give you the value and respect you deserve. They will see what I saw in you all along. They will recognize the calling on your life. They will acknowledge the anointing that is on you. I am taking away your pain and your suffering so you can see things from another point of view, so that you can gain perspective, so that you can understand what I have been doing all along. Listen to me every day. Dedicate time to me. Read and obey my word. Feel my love and my affection that embrace you every day and night. At all times I am here taking care of you, supporting you, and guiding you toward your victory. I am not distant. I am not detached. I am not disinterested. I am intimately involved in every detail of your journey. I love you and I will love you forever. Nothing you do will make me stop loving you. Nothing that happens will cause me to withdraw my love. My love for you is not based on your performance. It is based on my character. It is unchanging. It is eternal. It is unconditional. You have already been tested. The testing season is over. Now it is your turn to be blessed. The blessing season is beginning. You have suffered enough, and you have learned so many good lessons from everything you have lived through. Nothing was wasted. Every tear taught you something. Every struggle strengthened you. Every battle trained you. Every disappointment refined you. You were so brave. You faced afflictions that you did not expect. It was not because of your mistakes. You were not the one who caused them. The enemy wanted to shake you like the wind shakes wheat. In your desperation, you released your seeds. They fell to the ground wet with the tears you shed in the midst of your pain. But open your eyes with faith, because the earth is trembling, and a green sprout is rising, and you can already see it. I want it to be engraved in your heart that this year you are going to gather a great harvest. The seeds you thought were dead have returned to life, and now they will return to you converted into fruit. Beautiful, big, and true blessings that enrich your spiritual life and do not bring sadness with them. They do not come loaded with tension and problems. True blessing from me never brings torment with it. My blessings are pure. My blessings are clean. My blessings bring joy and peace. I have put you in the precise place where you can prosper. If you understand that I am your shepherd and that your provision will come from me if you treat others well, but do not put your complete trust in any mortal being. People can be instruments of blessing, but they are not the source. I am the source. People can be channels, but they are not the supply. I am the supply. If you obey my commandments and leave behind doubt and pessimism and rise up with faith, I can do great miracles and wonders. It is possible if you believe it. It is done if with your faith you see it. But this is also not a game. This is not luck or magic or empty declarations. I am talking to you about my holy word, which is always fulfilled in perfect timing according to my will. My word is not like human words that can be broken or changed or forgotten. My word is living and active. My word accomplishes what I send it to do. My word does not return to me empty. You want to change. You want things to go well for you. You want to prosper, so your family does not lack anything, so that everyone seeks me with compassion and that in their lives there is wisdom and truth. You desire a transformation with all your heart, and I want to transform you. I can transform you. I have the power. I can change hearts and minds overnight, and I'm going to do it. But I always need your faith. Faith is what gives me permission to work. Faith is what opens the door. Faith is what creates the space for my power to operate. Without faith, it is impossible to please me. Without faith, you cannot receive what I want to give. You are entering a new land that very soon you will see. Leave what is behind and stretch forward your hand with faith. Cling to the blessing that I will place before you. The test is passed. Your time has come. Right now, I will do beautiful miracles in your life, and everything will be better in your family. Things are going to change. Your faith, my power, and your trust in my love will accomplish many things. That is why every day I insist, and I will keep telling you, you need to bend your knees and pray constantly. This has been a time of struggles, of continuous battles. There is a war in the spiritual world for your family and for your life. The enemy has not given up. He is still fighting. He is still attacking. He is still scheming. But you do not need to be afraid because I am fighting for you. This is the time for you to rise up. You are brave. You are courageous. You are strong in me. If you want to see changes around you and want many things to be different, you have to stand up with courage. Your situation will be better. You keep making efforts and leave to me the things that are difficult for you. The things that are beyond your ability, beyond your wisdom, beyond your strength. Give those things to me. Make me a part of everything. Believe with faith. Read my word. Seek me constantly. I will transform circumstances and the hearts of people. Many doors will open for you. Work will abound in your life. You will not lack bread. After a time of hard trials comes the year of opportunity. But only for those who love me and who are truly awake, who are paying attention to what I tell them every day, who have their eyes and ears wide open. Not for those who are spiritually asleep, not for those who are distracted by the world, not for those who are too busy for me, but for those who are alert, those who are watching, those who are listening, those who are ready. You are one of those who love me and seek me. Your faith is great. You have been faithful in the test and in the need. You did not abandon me when things got hard. You did not turn your back on me when the pressure increased. You stayed close. You stayed connected. You stayed faithful. That is why I will lift you up and I will place you to administer blessing, abundance, and true prosperity. I am going to put you in a position of influence. I am going to give you resources to manage. I am going to entrust you with responsibility. You have not thrown in the towel. You have not given up. That pleases me very much. That impresses me. That moves me. That is why my eyes have rested on you. I am watching you. I am focused on you. I am paying attention to you. Expand your dreams. Do not be afraid to make gigantic plans and projects. Do not think small. Do not limit yourself. Do not settle for mediocrity. I will bless you so that you achieve many profitable things, without getting into debt, without borrowing from anyone, only using the talents and gifts that in this day I am giving you. Treasure this word you are hearing. Do not discard the promises I give you. Do not forget the things I tell you. You will be very surprised by everything that will happen very soon. Your friends, your family, and you yourself will soon see how greatly my grace will surround you and bless you. Days of blessing are coming, of spending time in prayer, of harvesting the fruit of your faith and your determination. That day is coming when you will cry with happiness, you will laugh with joy. But right now you have to believe me, you cannot stop. If an obstacle opposes you, face it with firmness, and when you knock it down, the gates of heaven will open and abundant provision will rain down on you. This is a spiritual principle. Faith combined with action produces breakthrough. The days arrive, time passes, life continues. Every morning the sun rises and reminds you that there will be a new opportunity for your life. New moments of joy, different challenges to face with the new strength you receive from the Holy Word, which certainly tells you that I will be by your side, keeping you company in the dark nights, in the bright days, in the midst of storms, in the light rains. Days of blessing are coming, because your holy God tells you so. Blessing is receiving joy that comes from above, divine provision that satisfies and fills. Blessing is facing every conflict with the assurance that you will not be defeated. Blessing is giving your life in service to the one who has given you the most, to the God who has saved you. Blessing is sharing with those who need it most. Blessing is facing rejection and persecution for love of Jesus Christ. Blessing is joy. Blessing is faith and peace in the midst of struggle and pain and dark sadness. Blessing is lifting your face and smiling as if your eyes saw the King who cares for you and guides you. Blessing is being content with daily bread and trusting in your divine shepherd. I will provide what your soul longs for, what your family needs. I will give you the wisdom to prepare your spirit, to grow every day and be a faithful servant in everything. My word tells you that days of blessing are coming and blessing will come. Tell me that you believe it, because you already know that the powerful word of your omnipotent Father will always be fulfilled. You asked me for an answer. Here it is. I am going to bless you. Have no fear. Face with faith whatever comes. Tell me that you believe me. Keep fighting until the end, because in my love and my forgiveness, you will always find comfort and strength. It is my will that you fight. It is my desire that you battle your enemies, that you do not stay locked in your room crying over your failures or remembering all the words and insults with which they have hurt you. It is true. Many people with bad intentions crossed your path. They were instruments of evil and pain that the enemy used against you. You know well that I have chosen you. You are not like the others. You have seen so many miracles, and I have told you so many times that I love you, that I hope you have understood it by now. Therefore, I want you to also recognize that you no longer have time to keep accepting the lies and the fiery darts that your enemy throws at you. It is time to believe in my word and in all the wonders I have done in you, that you have seen with your own eyes. If I have helped you until now, it is because I love you. If I have delivered you until now, it is because you are valuable to me. And if the people around you do not recognize your importance or your value, you have to come to my word and fully trust that you are worth a lot to me. There is no way to measure your value, nor this immense love that I have for you. Your heart is going to feel me, and your tears will begin to come out. Because in this moment, as you read me and hear me, you realize all those times that my voice has called you, how much I have cared for you, how I have protected you, how much I have loved you. I will continue caring for you, guiding you, and helping you. Believe me with all your heart. Whatever happens, I will continue loving you. Everything I am doing in your life is beautiful and wonderful. It is my power that surrounds you, my love that fills you, the anointing of my Holy Spirit that renews you, that enters every corner of your being, transforming the bad into fruit and healthy thoughts. My child, I want to protect you, for you to always be well. But I also want your spirit to be strengthened, for your faith to dictate your conduct and stabilize your feelings. I do not want you to cry anymore, altered by all the events and situations you live through. Just one more step of faith, and what seems negative will be transformed into an unexpected gift. Allow me to bless you. Learn to wait just a little more. That is why I insist so much on how valuable it is to resist, to remain, and not to flee. Do not throw in the trash everything you have already planted. Do not let an evil person take you out of your place and harvest the blessings that belong to you. They will try to deceive you. They will tell you that you do not deserve them, that you are not intelligent, that you do not know how to manage things. But my child, discard those words and do not let them enter your mind. I myself tell you that none of that is true. If I am blessing you, I also give you the capacity to prepare yourself and learn, to manage your harvest, to sow again with full hands, so that you work your land and the fruit multiplies in such a way that everyone in your family gives their life to me. Trust in me, and your tables will be full of provision and abundance. Do not run away when you see problems. I'm going to change your way of thinking. I am giving you more faith and courage so that you value yourself and see yourself as you really are. My daughter, my son, I have a powerful and special purpose for you. I have placed you in a place where you can prosper, so that you can be a blessing to everyone around you. This message is for you. Listen to it again so that you find the hidden wisdom. Remember this: I do not want you to suffer, I want to bless you. But if suffering and persecution come, tell me that you will remain firm until the last moment, and you will never reject this great love and my powerful blood that washed you. Tell me. I want to hear you. I will be faithful to you until the final day. Beloved Jesus, your eyes will see the impossible made reality. Everything is possible for you if you can believe me. Your faith is powerful, the majestic assurance that what you hope for you will see very soon. This is why, my child, my Holy Spirit convinces you and calls your attention every morning in many ways, during the day and at night, because I do not want your heart to stray wasting time on vain thoughts, nor for you to accept ideas of unbelief that only fill you with discouragement. I never get tired of hearing you. It does not bother me that you ask me again and again. That is what faith is. You believe, you ask, you persist, you ask again, you knock on my door. You receive with joy what you have waited for so long. Come to my word, read my promises, speak them out loud, pray again, keep believing. I know what you need, but your enemy does not rest. He wants you to forget your faith, to get distracted, to fill yourself with worry, and for your faith to be lost among so much affliction. Reject those who accuse you of not having faith. You do not have to prove anything to anyone. Your heart is clean. Your commitment is to me. You just remain in my word. Treat people with love. Put my commandments into practice. Help those in need. All the beautiful blessings you have asked me for will arrive one by one, bringing freedom, abundance, and holy and spiritual prosperity. You are going to get out of your debts, and never will you return to them. Do not become a slave to your creditors. Do not associate with the wicked who only seek to harm others. Do not give your savings to anyone in exchange for vain profits. You do not have to go jumping from job to job looking for a false oasis where they say money reigns. Whatever you need, I am going to provide it for you. Be brave and also work hard at your job, and there where you are I will bless you. It is not about luck. Do not strive in your own strength. Your victory is already won. The key that opens the door is your faith. Give me your heart. Cling to my promises. Be grateful every day for what you have. Treat people well. Come seek me in praise and worship in the company of your brothers and sisters. Stay firm in the place and time where I have placed you. Pray, ask with faith, and upon you I will pour out abundant and supernatural blessing. Your process and your test are ending. Your pain has ended. Your miracle is beginning. Your life of sadness and loneliness stays in the past. Hear what I tell you. Listen to me well. By hearing these words, your faith is ignited, and that way of looking forward with a smile on your face and an attitude of a winner. You are not a loser. Get used to thinking like a winner. Faith gives birth to life. By my word, the universe was created, and the light of the sun that illuminates you right now. You are believing in living promises, words with power that shake that supernatural world that you do not see. If I tell you that your time of despair is being left behind, you are going to believe it. This is your life and your mission. You are going to make an effort. You will be brave, and you will use your days, your energy, all the time and resources I give you with wisdom. Your reward will come. Wait for it. The crown of victory and the peace that only flows from my throne. I love you, and with love I rebuke you because I want you to be more like me. For you to bury in the ground any negativity you have left, and for you to clean off the dust that has dirtied your new clothes. I myself dressed you with purity and true holiness, not the kind that some want to show with their external appearance. It is of no use to you to dress in clothes of gold if your heart is still full of complaints, slander, and hatred. Let the people of the world go around in circles looking for happiness in vain and fleeting things. Do not be like them. Focus on what is good, on love and respect, on treating everyone with dignity, and showing them through your way of being that I truly exist, and that my eternal love can heal everyone. You have a purpose and a mission to fulfill, a destiny to reach. Meditate on what I am telling you and think about it carefully right now. You can be happy. Your life of suffering will end right now. The miracle I am giving you will transform your family, your future, your finances, your way of being and acting. Take refuge in me. Do not doubt my words. I want to see you here tomorrow so you can receive the wisdom and love I want to give you. Here's your solution, the key that opens the door so that your despair goes away and your faith and your confidence come again. Let these words flow in your mind. Calm down and allow them to go down to your heart. Feel how they are written and engraved forever, making your strength, your desire to fight and live, your yearning for a better future renewed. My word is alive, it is creative, it eliminates the bad, it heals you and cleanses you. It destroys the false ideas that had taken root, causing you so much discouragement and pain. You are opening the eyes of your soul to a new light that makes darkness flee and surrounds you with hope. To keep walking, you need motivation, and I am already igniting your heart. You are going to feel alive again, like those years when your youth overflowed with dreams and such beautiful longings. You are going to return to your first love like that day when you met me. You are going to feel light, like the deer that runs to the top of the mountains without its legs getting tired. You are going to live again this heavenly fire that I am putting in your soul. Your faith and your way of thinking will be stronger and better than before. In my supernatural kingdom, there is no time or place for hopelessness. It is true that you are human and you can get tired. But the day that happens, you already know what to do. You are going to return to my arms. Here I wait for you to feed you and quench your thirst, to help you rest from all your tribulations and to remove from your mind all your worries so that your back no longer carries that weight of guilt that hurts you like a whip. I already received lashes and endured torments. I walked with a cross on my back while people looked at me mocking without knowing what they were doing. I already suffered, died, and rose from the dead for you, to save you from eternal death, to give you wisdom, to forge you as a warrior, so that you always feel great security within you, that your God, your Father, and your best friend is the same creator of the universe. That is how I want you to rise every morning, full of enthusiasm and faith. My child, I love you, and as proof so you see that it is me who is speaking to you, soon you will see a great sign of my love and my power. But let me tell you something more about trusting my promises. Because this is not just about believing that I can do something. This is about believing that I will do it. There is a vast difference between acknowledging my power and trusting my faithfulness. Many people believe I have the power to heal, to provide, to deliver, to restore. but they do not trust that I will actually do it for them specifically. They believe it as a general truth, but not as a personal reality. They say they believe my promises, but they live as if those promises are for everyone else except them. They read about my faithfulness in Scripture, but they do not expect to experience it themselves. That is not the kind of faith I'm looking for from you. I want you to know deep in your soul that my promises to you are yes and amen. They are not maybe. They are not possibly. They are not hopefully. They are certain. They are guaranteed. They are settled. When I speak a promise over your life, it is as good as done. The only question is not whether it will happen, but when you will see the manifestation of what I have already decreed. In the spiritual realm, it is already complete. The answer to your prayer is already prepared. The breakthrough you need is already released. It is making its way to you right now. And nothing in heaven or on earth can stop it from reaching you. Do you understand what I am telling you? Your miracle is not dependent on your perfection. It is not dependent on your worthiness. It is not dependent on whether you have prayed enough, or fasted enough, or given enough, or served enough. Your miracle is dependent on my character, on my faithfulness, on my unchanging nature. I cannot lie. I cannot fail. I cannot break my word. What I have spoken over you will come to pass because I am God, and my word does not return to me void. This is not arrogance. This is not empty boasting. This is the truth about who I am. I am the God who cannot lie. I am the God who does not change. I am the God whose promises stand firm forever. Think about this for a moment. When I promised Abraham that he would be the father of many nations, he was old and his wife was barren. There was absolutely no natural way for that promise to be fulfilled. The circumstances screamed that it was impossible. Logic declared it could not happen. Medical science would have confirmed that their situation was hopeless. But I did not ask Abraham to figure out how I was going to do it. I asked him to trust that I would do it. And what happened? Against all odds, against all natural possibility, against everything that made sense, Isaac was born. The promise was fulfilled, not because Abraham was perfect. He made plenty of mistakes along the way, but because I am faithful, because my word is sure, because what I promise, I perform. Think about Joseph. I gave him dreams of greatness when he was just a young boy, dreams of his brothers bowing down to him, dreams of him being in a position of authority and influence. And what happened immediately after those dreams? Everything in his life seemed to contradict the promise. He was betrayed by his brothers. He was sold into slavery. He was falsely accused. He was thrown into prison. For years, it looked like the dreams would never come true. It looked like the promise was dead. It looked like he had misunderstood what I said. But he had not misunderstood. The promise was still true. And in my perfect timing, in a way that Joseph could never have orchestrated himself, everything turned around. The very circumstances that seemed to contradict the promise were actually positioning him for the fulfillment of the promise. And he became second in command in all of Egypt, and his brothers did bow down to him, exactly as I had shown him in the dreams. Think about David. I anointed him as king when he was just a shepherd boy. But for years after that anointing, he was running for his life. He was hiding in caves. He was fleeing from Saul, who wanted to kill him. For years, it looked like he would never actually become king. It looked like the anointing was meaningless. It looked like the promise had failed. But it had not failed. Every single day that David spent in those caves, every moment that he spent running and hiding, was preparing him for the throne, was building in him the character he would need to be the king I had called him to be, was developing in him the dependence on me that would make him a man after my own heart. And in my perfect timing, he became king. Not just king, but one of the greatest kings Israel ever had. I am telling you these stories because I want you to see a pattern. The pattern is this. I make a promise. Circumstances arise that seem to contradict the promise. Time passes, and it looks like the promise will not be fulfilled. But then, in my perfect timing, in a way that no one could have predicted, the promise comes to pass exactly as I said it would. This is how I work. This is my pattern. This is my way. And this is exactly what is happening in your life right now. I have spoken promises over you. Circumstances have arisen that seem to contradict those promises. Time has passed and you have wondered if the promises are still true. But they are true. They are still true. They will always be true. And in my perfect timing, you are going to see every single one of them manifest in your life. The waiting period is not punishment. The waiting period is preparation. I am not making you wait because I am withholding something from you. I am making you wait because I am preparing you to receive what I want to give you. I am making you wait because I am building in you the character you will need to steward the blessing well. I am making you wait because I am positioning circumstances and people and resources so that when the promise manifests, it will be even better than you imagined. I am making you wait because my timing is perfect, and if I gave it to you earlier, it would not be as good. Trust the wait. Trust the process. Trust that I know what I am doing. You have been asking me why it is taking so long. You have been wondering if you did something wrong. You have been questioning whether you missed your moment. Let me answer those questions clearly. It is taking as long as it needs to take for everything to be perfect. You did not do anything wrong. Your mistakes and failures have not disqualified you or delayed my promises. And you did not miss your moment. You cannot miss what I have ordained for you. Your destiny is secure in me. Your future is certain. Your breakthrough is guaranteed. Stop torturing yourself with questions that come from fear and doubt. Stop listening to the voice of the accuser who wants to convince you that it is never going to happen. Stop agreeing with the lie that says you are being forgotten or overlooked or passed by. I see you. I have not forgotten you. I am working on your behalf even when you cannot see it. Things are happening behind the scenes that you know nothing about. Doors are being unlocked. People are being moved into position. Resources are being prepared. Obstacles are being removed. Enemies are being dealt with. Everything is coming together for your good. And soon, very soon, you are going to see the evidence of what I have been doing all along. You are going to see the breakthrough manifest. You are going to see the promise fulfilled. You are going to see my faithfulness on display in your life in such an undeniable way that you will never doubt me again. And when that happens, when you finally see what you have been waiting for, I want you to remember this time. I want you to remember the season of waiting. I want you to remember the moments when you were tempted to give up, but you chose to keep believing. I want you to remember the days when it looked impossible, but you chose to trust me anyway. Because this season of waiting is building something in you that will be more valuable than the blessing itself. This season is building faith. Real faith. The kind of faith that does not depend on seeing. The kind of faith that believes even when there is no evidence. The kind of faith that trusts my character more than it trusts circumstances. This is the kind of faith that moves mountains. This is the kind of faith that opens doors. This is the kind of faith that defeats enemies. This is the kind of faith that accesses the impossible. This is the kind of faith that pleases me. This is the kind of faith that I can do exceedingly abundantly above all you could ask or think through. This is the kind of faith that makes you dangerous to the kingdom of darkness. This is the kind of faith that makes hell nervous. This is the kind of faith that releases heaven on earth. And this is the kind of faith that I am building in you right now through this waiting period. So do not despise the wait. Do not resent the process. Do not wish you could skip this season. Embrace it. Learn from it. Let it do its work in you. Let it build you up. Let it strengthen you. Let it mature you. Let it prepare you for everything I have for you. Because I promise you, when you finally receive what you have been waiting for, you will understand why the wait was necessary. You will see how every day of waiting was accomplishing something important. You will recognize that the wait was not wasted time. It was invested time. It was time that was producing a return that will benefit you for the rest of your life. And here is something else I want you to understand about my promises. They are often bigger than what you asked for. You have been praying for one thing, but I am planning to give you something greater. You have been hoping for a specific outcome, but I have something better in mind. You have been focused on one area of need, but I am planning to bless you in multiple areas at once. You have been looking for a particular door to open, but I am preparing to open several doors simultaneously. You have been expecting a blessing, but I am preparing a flood of blessings that will overwhelm you. This is how I work. I do not just meet needs. I exceed expectations. I do not just answer prayers. I surpass what was asked. I do not just fulfill promises. I go beyond what was promised. This is who I am. This is my nature. I am the God of more than enough. I am the God of overflow. I am the God of abundance. I am the God who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that you ask or think. So when you finally see your breakthrough manifest, do not be surprised if it is bigger than what you expected. Do not be shocked if it is better than what you imagined. Do not be confused if it exceeds what you asked for. That is just me being me. That is just me showing you who I am. That is just me demonstrating my goodness and my generosity and my love for you. But I need you to be ready to receive it. And being ready means having the right perspective. It means understanding that the blessing is not just for you. It is for you to be a blessing to others. It is for you to demonstrate my goodness to a watching world. It is for you to be a testimony of my faithfulness. It is for you to show others what I can do when someone trusts me completely. So when the blessing comes, do not hide it. Do not minimize it. Do not apologize for it. Do not let false humility make you uncomfortable with being blessed. Receive it fully, celebrate it openly, testify about it boldly, and use it generously, because here's the truth. When I bless you, I am not just blessing you. I am blessing everyone who is connected to you. Your family will benefit. Your friends will benefit. Your community will benefit. People you have never met will be impacted by the blessing I put on your life. This is how my kingdom works. I bless one person so that they can be a channel of blessing to many. I pour into one life so that life can overflow into many other lives. I promote one person so that they can lift up many others. So your blessing is not just about you. It is about everyone you will touch, everyone you will help, everyone you will encourage, everyone you will inspire, everyone who will see your testimony and decide to trust me because of what they saw me do for you. This is why the enemy has fought so hard against your breakthrough. This is why there has been so much opposition. This is why it has felt like such a battle. Because the enemy knows that when you break through, it is not just going to affect you. It is going to create a ripple effect that touches countless others. It is going to inspire faith in people who are about to give up. It is going to bring hope to people who are in despair. It is going to demonstrate my power to people who doubted my existence. It is going to prove my faithfulness to people who questioned my goodness. And the enemy does not want that to happen. So he has tried everything he can to prevent your breakthrough. But I am telling you right now, he has failed. All of his schemes have failed. All of his attacks have been defeated. All of his plans have been thwarted. Your breakthrough is coming and there is nothing he can do to stop it. The decree has been issued. The verdict has been pronounced. The decision has been made. You are coming out. You are breaking through. You are receiving everything I have promised you. And when it happens, it is going to be so undeniable, so powerful, so obvious that it came from me, that no one will be able to deny that I am real and that I keep my promises. So get ready. Prepare your heart. Position yourself. Stay in faith. Keep believing. Keep trusting. Keep hoping. Keep praying. Keep declaring. Keep standing. Keep worshiping. Keep thanking me in advance for what I am about to do, because your time is now. Your season is here. Your moment has come. This is your year. This is your breakthrough. This is your harvest. This is your reaping time. Everything you have sown in tears, you are about to reap in joy. Every seed you planted through your prayers, through your giving, through your service, through your faithfulness, is about to produce a harvest. And I want to talk to you about this harvest. Because a harvest is never just a little bit. A harvest is abundance. When a farmer plants a seed, he does not get back just one seed. He gets back a plant that produces many seeds. That is the principle of sowing and reaping. You sow one, you reap many. You plant a little, you harvest a lot. This is the way I designed creation to work. And this is the way I designed blessing to work in your life. Everything you have given me, everything you have sacrificed, everything you have sown in obedience is about to produce a harvest that is multiplied beyond what you put in. You gave me your tears. I am giving you back joy that overflows. You gave me your pain. I am giving you back healing that is complete. You gave me your brokenness. I am giving you back wholeness that restores. You gave me your failures. I am giving you back victories that inspire. You gave me your weakness. I am giving you back strength that endures. You gave me your fear. I am giving you back faith that conquers. You gave me your doubt. I am giving you back confidence that stands firm. You gave me your confusion. I am giving you back clarity that directs. You gave me your lack. I am giving you back provision that satisfies. You gave me your small. I am giving you back big. You gave me your little. I am giving you back much. This is the exchange that happens when you trust me with what you have. When you bring me your nothing, I turn it into something. When you bring me your impossible, I make it possible. When you bring me your broken, I make it beautiful. When you bring me your mess, I turn it into a message. When you bring me your test, I turn it into a testimony. When you bring me your trial, I turn it into a triumph. This is what I do. This is who I am. I am the God who redeems. I am the God who restores. I am the God who rebuilds. I am the God who resurrects. And I am about to resurrect some things in your life that you thought were dead. That dream that died years ago, I am breathing life back into it. That relationship that seemed beyond repair, I am restoring it. That opportunity that you missed, I am giving you another one. That door that closed, I am opening one that is even better. That loss that devastated you, I am going to turn it into a gain that amazes you. Nothing is wasted with me. Nothing is beyond redemption. Nothing is too broken to be fixed. Nothing is too dead to be resurrected. So whatever it is that you have given up on, I want you to hope again. Whatever it is that you stopped believing for, I want you to believe again. Whatever it is that you let go of, I want you to reach for it again. Because I specialize in impossibilities. I specialize in turning things around. I specialize in last-minute rescues. I specialize in suddenly. I specialize in overnight transformation. I specialize in doing in a moment what could not be done in years. And I am about to do that for you. Things that have been stuck for years are about to move. Situations that have been complicated are about to be simplified. Problems that have been massive are about to be minimized. Mountains that have been immovable are about to be relocated. Giants that have been intimidating are about to be eliminated. Enemies that have been threatening are about to be silenced. Doors that have been locked are about to be opened. Windows that have been closed are about to be thrown wide. Floodgates that have been shut are about to be released. And blessings that have been held back are about to be poured out. This is what I am about to do in your life. Not because you deserve it. Not because you earned it. Not because you are perfect. But because I am faithful. Because I love you. Because I chose you. Because I called you. Because I have plans for you. Because I have purposed you. Because I have promised you. And I keep my promises. Always. Without fail. Without exception. Without delay beyond what is necessary for preparation. My promises to you are sure. My word to you is certain. My commitment to you is unshakable. So trust me. Trust my promises. Trust my timing. Trust my methods. Trust my faithfulness. Trust my character. Trust my heart. Trust my love. Even when you cannot see what I am doing, even when it does not make sense, even when it looks like the opposite is happening, even when circumstances scream that I have forgotten you, even when people tell you to give up, Even when your own mind tries to convince you it is over, trust me, because I have never failed anyone who truly trusted me. And I am not going to start with you. You are going to be one more testimony to my faithfulness. You are going to be one more witness to my power. You are going to be one more example of what I can do when someone refuses to give up on me. You are going to be one more demonstration that my promises are yes and amen. You are going to be one more proof that I am who I say I am. And when your breakthrough manifests, when your miracle appears, when your promise is fulfilled, you are going to look back on this season and you are going to understand why everything happened the way it did. You are going to see how I was working even when you thought I was silent. You are going to recognize how I was moving even when you thought I was still. You are going to realize how I was preparing even when you thought I was delaying. And you are going to worship me with a depth and an intensity that you have never experienced before. Because this trial, this test, this waiting period is producing in you a level of intimacy with me that could not have been produced any other way. The people who know me best are not the people who have had the easiest lives. The people who know me best are the people who have walked through fire and found me in the flames. The people who have gone through the valley and found me in the darkness. The people who have faced the storm and found me in the wind. The people who have endured the desert and found me in the drought. The people who have experienced the battle and found me in the fight. This is where real relationship with me is forged. Not in the mountaintop experiences, although those are wonderful. Not in the times when everything is going perfectly, although I celebrate those seasons with you. But in the hard times, in the painful times, in the confusing times, in the impossible times, in the times when you have no one else to turn to, in the times when you have nothing else to hold on to, in the times when I am your only option. Those are the times when you discover who I really am. Those are the times when you learn to trust me at a level you never knew was possible. Those are the times when your faith becomes real and solid and unshakable. And that faith is what I am going to use to do great things through you. That faith is what is going to enable you to accomplish your purpose. That faith is what is going to equip you to fulfill your calling. That faith is what is going to empower you to complete your assignment. That faith is what is going to position you to impact your generation. That faith is what is going to make you effective in my kingdom. That faith is what is going to make you a weapon in my hands. That faith is what is going to make you a force for good in the earth. That faith is what is going to make you a light in the darkness. That faith is what is going to make you salt that preserves. That faith is what is going to make you a city on a hill that cannot be hidden. This is what I am preparing you for. This is what the wait has been about. This is what the trial has been accomplishing. This is what the test has been producing. Not just a blessing for you to enjoy, although you will absolutely enjoy it, but a commissioning, a sending, an assignment, a purpose that is bigger than you, a calling that extends beyond your personal comfort, a mission that will require everything you have learned in this season of waiting. This is why it has been so hard. This is why it has taken so long. This is why you have had to endure so much. Because I am preparing you for something great, something significant, something that matters, something that will outlive you, something that will impact eternity. So do not waste this season. Do not just try to survive until it is over. Embrace it. Learn from it. Grow through it. Let it do its complete work in you. Let it build the character you will need. Let it develop the faith you will require. Let it produce the perseverance you will use. Let it create the dependence on me that will sustain you. Let it establish the foundation that everything else will be built upon. Let it root you so deeply in me that nothing will ever be able to move you again. Because once your breakthrough comes, once the blessing manifests, once the promise is fulfilled, the enemy is going to try to attack you in new ways. He is going to try to make you proud. He is going to try to make you forget where you came from. He is going to try to make you think you accomplished it in your own strength. He is going to try to distract you with the blessing so you forget the one who blessed you. He is going to try to turn the gift into an idol. He is going to try to shift your focus from me to the manifestation. But if you are rooted deep, if you are grounded firm, if you remember what this season taught you, you will not fall for his tricks. You will stay humble. You will stay grateful. You will stay dependent. You will stay focused. You will stay faithful. And that faithfulness in the season of blessing is just as important as the faithfulness in the season of waiting. Many people can be faithful when they are in need, but not as many can be faithful when they are blessed. Many people can be humble when they have nothing, but not as many can be humble when they have much. Many people can depend on me when they are desperate, but not as many can depend on me when they are comfortable. I am preparing you to be different. I am preparing you to be faithful in every season. I am preparing you to be one who does not change when circumstances change. I am preparing you to be constant, to be steady, to be reliable, to be trustworthy, because I want to be able to trust you with more. I want to be able to promote you higher. I want to be able to give you greater responsibility. I want to be able to use you in bigger ways. I want to be able to entrust you with increased influence. I want to be able to expand your territory. I want to be able to enlarge your sphere of impact. But I can only do that if I know you can handle it. If I know you will stay faithful. If I know you will not let it go to your head. If I know you will give me the glory. If I know you will use it for my purposes and not just your own pleasure. So this season of testing is also a season of proving. You are proving that you can be trusted. You are proving that you will not quit. You are proving that you will not give up. You are proving that you will stay faithful even when it is hard. You are proving that you will keep believing even when you cannot see. You are proving that you will keep trusting even when it does not make sense. You are proving that you love me more than you love the blessing. You are proving that you seek me more than you seek what I can give you. You are proving that your relationship with me is genuine, not transactional. You are proving that you are not just using me to get what you want, but that you truly desire me for who I am. And I see that in you. I see your heart. I see your sincerity. I see your genuine love for me. I see your authentic desire to know me and serve me and please me. And it moves me. It touches my heart. It makes me want to pour out on you even more than I already planned. It makes me want to bless you beyond what you asked for. It makes me want to do for you things you never even thought to request. It makes me want to surprise you with my goodness. It makes me want to overwhelm you with my love. It makes me want to demonstrate to you and to everyone watching just how good I am to those who love me with their whole heart. So hold on just a little longer. The wait is almost over. The breakthrough is almost here. The promise is about to manifest. Everything you have been believing for, everything you have been praying for, everything you have been hoping for is about to come to pass. And when it does, you are going to know beyond any shadow of doubt that it was me. You are going to know that I am real. You are going to know that I am faithful. You are going to know that I keep my promises. You are going to know that I love you. You are going to know that I have always been with you. You are going to know that I never forgot you. You are going to know that every moment of waiting was worth it. You are going to know that my timing was perfect. You are going to know that my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. And you are going to have a testimony that will encourage others who are in their waiting season. You are going to have a story that will give hope to people who are tempted to quit. You are going to have an experience that will strengthen the faith of people who are struggling to believe. You are going to have evidence of my goodness that will convince skeptics that I am real. You are going to have proof of my faithfulness that will silence the critics who say I do not keep my promises. Your life is going to become a testimony. Your story is going to become a message. Your breakthrough is going to become hope for others. Your miracle is going to become faith for people who are in darkness. This is bigger than you. This is about more than just your comfort and your happiness and your blessing. This is about my glory being displayed. This is about my name being exalted. This is about my kingdom advancing. This is about my purposes being fulfilled. This is about people coming to know me because they see what I did for you. This is about lives being changed because they hear your testimony. This is about captives being set free because they witness your deliverance. This is about the lost being found because they see my love demonstrated through your story. So carry yourself with that understanding. Walk with that awareness. Live with that perspective. You are not just living your life. You are living a testimony. You are not just going through a trial. You are creating a message. You are not just experiencing a breakthrough. You are demonstrating my power. You are not just receiving a blessing. You are becoming evidence of my goodness. You are not just being faithful. You are showing others how to trust me. You are not just enduring. You are teaching perseverance. You are not just believing. You are modeling faith. Your life matters. Your story matters. Your faithfulness matters. Your breakthrough matters, not just to you, but to everyone who is watching, everyone who is listening, everyone who is connected to you. You have an audience. Some of them you know about. Many of them you do not. People are watching to see if this faith thing is real. People are listening to see if I really keep my promises. People are paying attention to see if I truly love my children the way the Bible says I do. And your life is one of the ways I am answering those questions. Your breakthrough is one of the ways I am proving myself faithful. Your testimony is one of the ways I am revealing my character to a skeptical world. So do not think small about what I am doing in your life. Do not minimize the significance of your story. Do not underestimate the impact your testimony will have. Because I am about to do something in your life that will ripple out far beyond what you can imagine. I am about to do something that will affect people you will never meet. I am about to do something that will encourage people in future generations. I am about to do something that will be talked about long after you are gone. Because when I move in ways that create lasting impact. When I work in ways that produce eternal fruit. When I bless in ways that multiply into the lives of many. So receive what I am about to do with gratitude and with responsibility. Receive it knowing that it is not just for you. Receive it understanding that you are a steward of what I give you. Receive it with the awareness that I am entrusting it to you so that you can use it for my purposes. Receive it with humility, knowing that you did nothing to earn it or deserve it. Receive it with joy, knowing that I delight in blessing my children. Receive it with expectation, knowing that this is just the beginning of what I want to do in and through your life. Receive it with faith, knowing that if I did this, I can do even more. Receive it with worship, giving me all the glory for what only I could do. And as you receive it, remember where you came from. Remember the pit I pulled you out of. Remember the darkness I brought you through. Remember the pain I healed. Remember the brokenness I restored. Remember the fear I conquered. Remember the doubt I dispelled. Remember the hopelessness I replaced with hope. Remember the season of waiting that brought you to this moment of breakthrough. Remember so that you stay humble. Remember so that you stay grateful. Remember so that you give me all the credit. Remember so that when others ask how it happened, you point them to me, not to yourself. Your breakthrough is coming. Your miracle is manifesting. Your promise is being fulfilled. Right now, in this moment, as you read these words, things are shifting, doors are opening, obstacles are being removed, enemies are being confused, resources are being released, people are being positioned, angels are being dispatched, heaven is moving on your behalf, the spiritual realm is being rearranged to accommodate your blessing. Everything is coming together perfectly. Everything is aligning precisely. Everything is working exactly as I planned. And soon, very soon, you are going to see it with your own eyes. Now let me speak to you about what comes after the breakthrough. Because the breakthrough is not the end. It is the beginning. It is the opening of a new chapter. It is the launching pad for the next level of your journey with me. Once you receive what I have promised, you will step into a new season that comes with new challenges, new opportunities, new responsibilities, and new levels of my glory. And I want you to be prepared for that season so you can walk through it with wisdom and grace. First, you need to understand that with every new level of blessing comes a new level of spiritual warfare. The enemy is not going to be happy about your breakthrough. He is going to be angry that he could not stop it. He is going to be frustrated that all his schemes failed. And he is going to try to attack you in the new place. He is going to try to steal your joy. He is going to try to make you feel guilty for being blessed. He is going to try to cause division in your relationships. He is going to try to create confusion in your mind. He is going to try to distract you with new temptations. He is going to try to make you think that now that you have what you wanted, you do not need me anymore. But if you stay close to me, if you continue to seek me with the same intensity you had when you were in need, if you remain humble and grateful, the enemy's attacks will not succeed. You will recognize them for what they are. You will resist them with the authority I have given you. You will stand firm in the victory I have won for you, and you will walk in the blessing without being derailed by the enemy's schemes. This requires intentionality. This requires discipline. This requires a decision that you make every single day to put me first, no matter how good things get, because comfort can be dangerous. Abundance can be distracting. Success can make you proud. Prosperity can make you forget that you need me. I have seen it happen to so many people. They cry out to me when they are in crisis. They seek me desperately when they are in need. They worship me passionately when they are in pain. But then, when the breakthrough comes, when the blessing manifests, when things start going well, they slowly drift away. Not intentionally, not consciously, but gradually. They stop praying as much. They stop reading my word as consistently. They stop attending fellowship. They stop giving as generously. They stop serving as faithfully. And before they know it, they have wandered far from me. I do not want that to happen to you. I do not want you to be someone who seeks me only when you need something. I do not want you to be someone who uses me like a cosmic vending machine, coming to me when you want something and ignoring me when you have what you want. I want you to be someone who loves me for who I am, not just for what I can give you. I want you to be someone who seeks me in every season, not just in the difficult seasons. I want you to be someone whose relationship with me deepens over time, not someone who peaks in their desperation and then declines when things improve. So make a commitment to me right now. Make a commitment that when the breakthrough comes, you will not forget where it came from. Make a commitment that when the blessing manifests, you will not take the credit for it. Make a commitment that when things start going well, you will continue to seek me daily. Make a commitment that you will prioritize your relationship with me above everything else, including the blessings I give you. Make a commitment that you will be faithful in the season of plenty, just as you were faithful in the season of lack. Make a commitment that you will worship me with your whole heart, whether you are on the mountain or in the valley. This commitment is crucial. This decision is vital, because everything else flows from your relationship with me. If you stay connected to me, everything else will stay in proper order. Your finances will be blessed. Your relationships will be healthy. Your mind will be clear. Your body will be strong. Your purpose will be fulfilled. Your calling will be realized. Your impact will be significant. But if you disconnect from me, if you drift away from me, even with all the blessing, you will not be satisfied. Even with all the success, you will not be fulfilled. Even with all the abundance, you will feel empty. Because your soul was designed for me. Your spirit was created for communion with me. Your heart was made for relationship with me. No amount of earthly blessing can substitute for intimacy with your Creator. No achievement can replace the peace that comes from walking with me. No possession can compare to the joy of knowing me. No success can match the fulfillment that comes from serving me. This is the truth that many people learn too late. They spend their whole lives chasing after things that they think will make them happy, only to discover when they finally get them that they still feel empty inside, because the emptiness was never about what they lacked externally. It was about who they were missing internally. You are different. You know me. You have experienced my presence. You have tasted my goodness. You have felt my love. You have heard my voice. You have walked with me through difficult times. You have learned to depend on me. You have discovered that I am faithful. And because of all that, you have a foundation that many people do not have. You have a perspective that many people lack. You have an understanding that many people never gain. You know that true blessing is not about what you have, but about who you know. You know that real prosperity is not measured by your bank account, but by your relationship with me. You know that genuine success is not about achievements and accolades, but about fulfilling the purpose I created you for. Hold on to that understanding. Do not let the world's definition of blessing confuse you. Do not let culture's measurements of success distract you. Do not let society's standards of prosperity mislead you. Stay anchored in the truth of who I am and what truly matters. Stay focused on eternal things, not just temporary things. Stay committed to building my kingdom, not just your own empire. Stay surrendered to my will, not just pursuing your own desires. This is the path to lasting joy. This is the way to deep fulfillment. This is the key to a life that matters not just for time, but for eternity. And I promise you, when you live this way, when you prioritize me above everything else, when you seek first my kingdom and my righteousness, everything else will be added to you. Not as the main thing, but as the overflow. Not as your focus, but as the bonus. Not as your pursuit, but as the blessing that comes from pursuing me. This is the divine order. This is the way my kingdom works. This is the secret that the world does not understand, but that my people discover when they truly surrender to me. Now let me also talk to you about the responsibility that comes with blessing. Because every blessing I give you comes with a responsibility to steward it well. I do not give you resources just so you can hoard them. I give you resources so you can use them to advance my purposes. I do not give you influence just so you can promote yourself. I give you influence so you can point people to me. I do not give you success just so you can live in comfort. I give you success so you can be a blessing to others. I do not give you abundance just so you can indulge yourself. I give you abundance so you can be generous and help those in need. This is the heart of stewardship. Understanding that everything I give you belongs to me and is entrusted to you for a purpose that is bigger than your personal enjoyment. This does not mean you cannot enjoy the blessings. You absolutely should enjoy them. I want you to enjoy them. I delight in blessing my children and watching them experience the good things I give them. But the enjoyment should not be your only focus. There should also be an awareness that with the blessing comes responsibility. That with the increase comes accountability. That with the promotion comes expectation. To whom much is given, much is required. This is a spiritual principle. This is a kingdom truth. This is how things work in my economy. And it means that as I bless you more, I will also expect more from you. Not in a harsh, demanding way. Not as a taskmaster who is never satisfied, but as a loving father who has invested in you and wants to see a return on that investment. A return that is measured not in how much you accumulate for yourself, but in how much you accomplish for my kingdom. A return that is calculated not by your personal net worth, but by your eternal impact. A return that is evaluated not by what you gained, but by what you gave. So as you receive the blessing I am sending, ask yourself this question: how can I use this for God's glory? How can I leverage this for kingdom purposes? How can I deploy this to advance the gospel? How can I employ this to help people? How can I utilize this to make a difference? Do not just think about what the blessing will do for you. Think about what you can do with the blessing for others. Do not just focus on how it will improve your life. Focus on how it can improve the lives of people around you. Do not just plan for your own comfort. Plan for how you can comfort others with the comfort you have received from me. This mindset will keep you from becoming selfish with the blessing. This perspective will prevent you from becoming stingy with what I have given you. This approach will protect you from the trap of materialism and the danger of greed. Because when you see yourself as a steward rather than an owner, when you view the blessing as a trust rather than a possession, when you understand that you are a manager rather than the master, it changes everything. It changes how you spend. It changes how you save. It changes how you give. It changes how you invest. It changes your entire relationship with money and resources and material things. And this is the relationship I want you to have with the blessings I am sending. A relationship of stewardship. A relationship of responsibility. A relationship of accountability. Not in a way that makes you anxious or burdens you or steals your joy, but in a way that keeps you grounded and focused and purposeful, in a way that ensures that the blessing accomplishes in you and through you everything I intended when I sent it, in a way that maximizes the impact and multiplies the fruit and magnifies my glory. This is my desire for you. Not just that you would be blessed, but that you would be a blessing. Not just that you would receive, but that you would give. Not just that you would be helped, but that you would help others. Not just that you would be healed, but that you would become a healer. Not just that you would be delivered, but that you would become a deliverer. Not just that you would be set free, but that you would help set others free. This is the multiplication effect. This is the ripple impact. This is how my kingdom advances through the earth. One person gets touched by me. They receive healing. They receive breakthrough. They receive blessing. And then they turn around and touch others with what they have received from me. They become carriers of my presence. They become vessels of my power. They become channels of my blessing. And as they touch others, those others get touched, and they touch others, and those others touch others, and on it goes, creating a wave of transformation that spreads far beyond the original person I touched. This is my design. This is my strategy. This is how I want to work in the earth, through people who have been touched by me and who then touch others. And you are one of those people. You are someone I have touched, someone I have blessed, someone I have healed, someone I have delivered, someone I have set free. And now I want you to turn around and touch others with what you have received. I want you to be a carrier of my presence to people who do not know me. I want you to be a vessel of my power to people who are broken and hurting. I want you to be a channel of my blessing to people who are struggling and suffering. I want you to be evidence that I am real and that I love people and that I am still in the business of changing lives. This is your calling. This is your purpose. This is your assignment. Not just to receive blessing, but to be a blessing. Not just to experience breakthrough, but to help others break through. Not just to see miracles in your own life, but to be part of miracles happening in other people's lives. This is what it means to be my disciple. This is what it means to follow me. This is what it means to be part of my kingdom. It is not just about what I do for you. It is about what I do through you. It is not just about your transformation. It is about how your transformation inspires transformation in others. So get ready. Not just for blessing to come into your life, but for blessing to flow through your life into the lives of others. Not just for your breakthrough, but for you to become part of breakthrough for others. Not just for your miracle, but for you to be used to minister miracles to others. This is the fullness of what I have planned for you. This is the completeness of my purpose for you. This is the totality of what this season of waiting and testing has been preparing you for. You are being prepared not just to receive, but to release. Not just to be blessed, but to bless. Not just to be helped, but to help. Not just to be changed, but to be a change agent. Not just to experience my power, but to demonstrate my power. Not just to know my love, but to show my love. This is the next level. This is the higher calling. This is the greater purpose. And you are ready for it. Everything you have been through has prepared you for it. Every trial you have endured has trained you for it. Every test you have passed has qualified you for it. Every lesson you have learned has equipped you for it. So step into it with confidence. Step into it with faith. Step into it with expectation. Step into it knowing that I am with you. Step into it knowing that I have anointed you. Step into it knowing that I have equipped you. Step into it knowing that I have empowered you. Step into it knowing that I will provide everything you need to fulfill everything I have called you to do. You do not have to figure it all out. You do not have to have all the answers. You do not have to see the whole picture. You just have to take the next step. You just have to do the next thing. You just have to obey the next instruction. And as you do, I will lead you step by step into the fullness of all I have for you. This journey with me is not about arriving at a destination and being done. It is about continuous growth, continuous development, continuous transformation. It is about going from glory to glory, from strength to strength, from faith to faith. It is about always moving forward, always pressing on, always reaching for more of me and more of what I have for you. There is always another level. There is always another dimension. There's always another realm of blessing and power and intimacy with me to explore and experience and enjoy. So do not settle. Do not plateau. Do not become complacent. Do not coast. Keep pursuing me. Keep seeking me. Keep hungering for more of me. Keep thirsting for deeper relationship with me. Because the more you pursue me, the more of me you will discover. The more you seek me, the more of me you will find. The more you hunger for me, the more of me you will taste. The more you thirst for me, the more of me you will drink. I am infinite. I am inexhaustible. I am endless. There is always more of me to know, more of me to experience, more of me to enjoy. And that is the adventure I am inviting you into. Not just a one-time breakthrough, although that is wonderful and it is coming, but a lifetime of breakthroughs. Not just one miracle, but miracle after miracle after miracle. Not just one blessing, but blessing upon blessing upon blessing. Not just one victory, but victory after victory after victory. This is the abundant life that I promised. This is the life I came to give you. Life to the full. Life overflowing. Life abundant. Not just barely getting by. Not just barely surviving, but thriving, flourishing, prospering in every area. Spirit, soul, body, relationships, finances, purpose, calling, everything. This is what I have for you. This is what I am bringing you into. This is what this season has been preparing you for. So get ready. Open your hands. Open your heart. Open your mind. Open your spirit. Prepare to receive. Prepare to be amazed. Prepare to be overwhelmed by my goodness. Prepare to be astonished by my faithfulness. Prepare to be shocked by my generosity. Prepare to be surprised by how much better this is than anything you imagined. Because that is what I do. I exceed expectations. I surpass hopes. I go beyond what was asked or imagined. This is who I am. The God of more than enough. The God of exceeding abundantly. The God of impossible possibilities. The God who does what cannot be done. The God who makes ways where there are no ways. The God who brings life out of death, beauty out of ashes, joy out of mourning, praise out of despair, strength out of weakness, victory out of defeat. This is me, and this is what I am about to do in your life. So trust me one more time. Trust me one more day. Trust me through this final stretch. The wait is almost over. The promise is almost fulfilled. The breakthrough is almost here. Just a little longer. Just a little further. Just a little more faith. Just a little more patience. Just a little more perseverance. And then you will see. You will see everything I have been telling you. You will see everything I have been promising you. You will see everything I have been preparing for you. And it will have been worth the wait. Every tear, every prayer, every moment of wondering if it would ever happen. All of it will have been worth it when you finally see what I have been working on behind the scenes all this time. Your testimony is being written right now. Your story is being crafted. Your miracle is being prepared. Your blessing is being packaged. Your breakthrough is being processed. Everything is in motion. Everything is on schedule. Everything is according to plan. My perfect plan. My plan that is better than any plan you could have made for yourself. My plan that is going to amaze you when you see how perfectly I orchestrated every detail. My plan that is going to make you weep with gratitude when you realize how good I have been to you. So, hold your head up. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not being passed by. You are right on time. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. And you are about to step into everything I have been preparing for you. Your season is changing. Your time is coming. Your moment is here. This is it. This is your breakthrough. This is your harvest. This is your manifestation. This is your miracle. And it is going to be greater than anything you imagined. I need you to hear me one final time before you step into what is ahead. I need you to understand the magnitude of what is happening. This is not just about you getting what you have been asking for. This is about me demonstrating to a watching world that I am faithful, that I keep my word, that I honor those who honor me, that I exalt those who humble themselves before me, that I bless those who trust me, even when everything looks impossible. You are not just receiving a blessing. You are becoming a living testimony of my goodness. When people look at your life a year from now, they will see transformation that defies natural explanation. They will see increase that cannot be attributed to your own efforts. They will see restoration that medical professionals said was impossible. They will see provision that financial advisors said could not happen. They will see relationships healed that counselors gave up on. They will see doors opened that were supposedly locked permanently. And they will have to acknowledge that something supernatural happened. That someone beyond the natural realm intervened on your behalf. That someone is me. And I am about to show myself strong in your situation in such a way that there will be no room for doubt, no space for skepticism, no opportunity for critics to claim it was just coincidence or luck or good timing. It will be so clearly and obviously me that even your enemies will have to admit that I am real and that I am working in your life. This is my intention. This is my purpose. Not just to bless you privately, but to demonstrate my power publicly so that others will be drawn to me through your testimony. So prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually for what is about to happen. Prepare for rapid change. Prepare for sudden shifts. Prepare for dramatic transformation. Prepare for things to move quickly after being stuck for so long. Prepare for multiple breakthroughs happening simultaneously. Prepare for blessing coming from directions you never expected. Prepare for opportunities that you did not even know existed. Prepare for relationships that will accelerate your purpose. Prepare for resources that will fund your vision. Prepare for wisdom that will guide your decisions. Prepare for favor that will open doors you could never open yourself. All of this is coming. All of this is prepared. All of this has your name on it. And when it arrives, when it manifests, when it becomes reality in your life, remember that you did not make this happen. I made this happen. You did not create this opportunity. I created this opportunity. You did not orchestrate these circumstances. I orchestrated these circumstances. You simply believed. You simply trusted. You simply remained faithful. And because you did, I am able to do what I have been wanting to do all along. I am able to pour out the blessing I have been holding for you. I am able to release the breakthrough that has been prepared for you. I am able to manifest the promise that has been decreed over you. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your season. Everything you have been through has led to this. Every tear has watered the ground for this harvest. Every prayer has released power for this breakthrough. Every act of faith has built a foundation for this blessing. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has been in vain. Everything has been working together for this moment, when heaven opens over your life and my glory floods into your situation and transforms everything. Receive it, believe it, expect it, get ready for it. It is here, it is now, it is yours. In my name, by my word, through my power, for my glory, to impact your generation, to inspire your family, to encourage your friends, to transform your community, to advance my kingdom. This is bigger than you realize. This is more significant than you understand. This is weightier than you comprehend. But you will see, you will understand, you will realize, and you will worship me with a depth of gratitude that can only come from experiencing what you have experienced and receiving what you are about to receive. My child, I am so proud of you. I am so pleased with your faith. I am so happy that you did not give up. I am so glad that you trusted me through the darkness. I am so grateful that you chose to believe my word over your circumstances. You have honored me with your faith, and I am about to honor you with my faithfulness. Look at how far you have come. Look at how much you have grown. Look at how strong you have become. Look at how deep your faith has developed. Look at how much you have learned about my character and my ways. This journey has not been easy, but it has been productive. It has produced in you something precious, something valuable, something that will serve you for the rest of your life. You have learned to trust me when you cannot see me. You have learned to believe me when circumstances contradict me. You have learned to stand on my word when everything around you is shaking. You have learned to worship me in the storm. You have learned to praise me in the prison. You have learned to give thanks in all things. These are lessons that cannot be learned in a classroom. These are truths that cannot be grasped through study alone. These are realities that must be experienced, walked through, lived out. And you have done that. You have passed the test. You have endured the trial. You have survived the fire. And you have come out on the other side refined, purified, strengthened, matured, ready for what I have next. This is not the end of your journey with me. This is the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter where you walk in greater authority, greater power, greater anointing, greater blessing than you have ever known. Get ready. Here it comes. Your breakthrough is arriving. Your miracle is manifesting. Your promise is being fulfilled. Everything I told you is about to become reality. Trust me one last moment. Believe me one last second. Stand firm one last breath. And then watch me work. Watch me move. Watch me demonstrate my power. Watch me prove my faithfulness. Watch me fulfill every word I have spoken over you. Watch me do what only I can do. Watch me be God in your situation. Amen. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear these words right now. Type Amen in the comments to receive this blessing, and let this word activate the promises that are already prepared for you. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss a message from heaven. Let these words continue working in your spirit long after you finish reading, because they are not just words, they are seeds of faith planted in your soul that will produce a harvest of blessing in the days ahead.